Thanks for watching us. We would like to start talking about the problem that we saw and we identified at Javeriana University. Our problem is related to dirt and disaster and how it's affecting our normal life. To begin with, it's clear to say that this problem is something that is happening around the world and not only at Javeriana University. For example, there are studies that show that by the year 2100, around 11 million tons of garbage will be collected around the world every day. It's clear that in Javeriana University we are living in spaces where aren't the best condition. The scenarios at Javeriana University are not the best, and that is something that is common because people don't care where they are taking their food, their lunch, or simply spaces to get relaxed. We have a lot of problems related to this. For example, people are not recycling their waste, and that's something that it's gonna affect us in the future and also affect the community. Another example is in that image that you can see right now. That is a dove. Doves are animals that are not very clean and can generate diseases, that it could generate infections and trouble on respiratory system and generate more than 40 different kind of diseases. Our problem is clear and it's evident in every space inside the university. You can see it in the cafeterias, restaurants, spaces to relax, library, and in something that everyone have to be worried about it.
Now, when you go to a restaurant or a cafeteria and it is located in the university, the last thing you expect to find in a table is garbage, dirty dishes, and leftovers. Not only because you think that there is a lot of workers that will clean that, it's because you think there is an academic place where there are more than 20,000 students being formed with a professional program. You never imagine that one student will leave the place leaving all his or her trash in the table. So the first benefit will be to find clean all the places to eat. This means to be more comfortable in every space. This will add an extra value to the values that the university teach. In other way, the people who visit the university will get a better experience of what the university is and about what values promote. They will remember the facts that they see. That is what they are gonna say anywhere they go. This is something that will improve the perception the people have about Javeriana University. So, the principal solution is an educational campaign. This in order to make consent the people about their behavior and how to prevent this type of actions. It's important that all of us begin with taking care of all the places in the university and not to think that because we are in a cafeteria, the employer have to clean everything we leave behind. So the idea is to have some volunteers that wear costumes, the ones that can be like memes or food costume or maybe trash. So it's a campaign based on one that was applied in the transit orientation in Bogota, where the people was wearing cones costume and did a lot of noise when a person do something wrong. This in order to when they see someone who doesn't pick up the garbage, they will begin to sing and make noise. This will be a very shame moment for him or her. So the idea is that this campaign have to be done in the principal restaurant. So this will pass through all of the other ones. The other solution is that we want to use the institutional made to share how the people are behaving and how we can change. It's important to make the people understand that the problem is something that is affecting to everyone, and it's in order to do that it's necessary to make and think as a community, as a network, and work together and share experience together and share pictures and videos. Also, the idea is to make some posters and illustrations in places where people are sharing with their friends, just to remind them how people look when they are behaving incorrectly. All of these ideas are one only campaign that have to work each part with the other one. And the implications that we see to make this campaign a reality is that we need volunteers. We need some volunteers to wear costumes in the lunchtime and another ones that they take pictures and record videos of what is happening and how is the campaign going. This is in fact the true implication that we need.
From another point of view, it's clear to say what kind of issues we are going to have with our solutions. In our solution number two, that is to use the institutional mail to get and to catch the idea for every single person inside the university, the issue that we identify as it's that we don't know if the university let us use the mail to do what we want and to share the information. I don't know if they let us use the mail, and I don't know if they let us use Blackboard, for example, or I don't know, different kind of platforms to share our point of view. In another way, we identify another problem in our idea number three, and is the posters and the illustrations in different spaces of university. Uh, we don't know if the university are open to spend money in posters and illustrations. If you think the university are a huge space, there are more than 10 cafeterias or restaurants inside the university. I don't know if uh, the university have the money to do that, or if they are interested in do that. Uh, Another is that uh, we are in spaces where are public for everyone. Everyone can get inside the university, and I don't know if the university are interested in show what kind of problems the university have inside, and the people can know what kind of issues the university have with the people, with the students, with the teachers, and why we are suffering inside the university.
Finally, we have four items to mention. The first one is that when it's lunchtime, it's impossible to find a table. So if the user that is sitting in a table and clean up his garbage or his or her disorder, this will be helpful for the community because will become the lunchtime more efficient. The second is that it is done by volunteers. It's not pay for work, so it's like to say free. By other way, this will contribute to the environment because recycle will be easier. There will be more garbage trucks in the restaurant. And finally, and most important thing is this will educate community that will make that in the future the students are that will become more of most of them will become parents. They teach their childrens and the children their childrens and this like this for the next generation. And this is the most important idea of the campaign to educate to say the people stop being doing this type of behavior, that it's something wrong, that is very easy to avoid this type of problem. And thank you very much for watching our video.